Hey, what's up guys? So here we go with another cool motor build. So this is a 2022 Road Glide Special 114. We just did the first initial dyno run. 108 torque, 83 horses, all bare bones stock. So the customer provided us with a lot of cool parts. Fueling cam plate, oil pump, fueling lifters, all the gaskets that we need. Some real cool Redshift zippers cams, 468s, Trask air cleaner, ThunderMax system, SNS push rods and push rod tubes, the cuffs for the lifters, of course, some amazing D&D exhaust, the chrome end cap. So we're also going to remove the stock throttle body and send it off to HPI. So we're going to order an HPI throttle body as well. So this is going to be a cool build, guys. Continue watching this video. It's going to be a little bit of installation, a little bit of tech talk, and then get it back on the dyno, see what we can do once we get it all tuned and everything. So continue watching. Hope you guys like this video. Alright guys, so we already have everything taken apart. I didn't want to bore you with that bullshit. So we already have all the parts washed. We already chased all the threads on the bolts. But it's something I want to tell you guys is it's very important that you guys chase and clean the threads on when you start assembling. You can see how it's all grimy and dirty, the stuff that came out of there. So it's important that you do that. This way, whenever you put Loctite, the bolt goes in correctly and it gives you the correct pounds of torque when you're trying to torque it, because if not, it gives you incorrect readings if it's garbage and stuff in there. So I also wanted to show you guys, now that we have the opportunity, the lifters. The customer brought us this kit with, it came with some fueling lifters, and you can see that the fueling lifters has a better C-clip compared to the stock factory ones. Also the stock factory ones, the hardness already is pretty worn out already. So we're going to go ahead and install the fueling ones. We're going to install a fueling cam plate. Now these cam plates, we like using billet cam plates because it stiffens up the cam section area, has better flow, better oil pump. I also wanted to show you the difference. We had originally decided to go with a Redshift 468 cam. Again, the customer provided that for us, but we've been talking to the customer and decided to go with an SNS 475 cam. I just wanted to show you the difference in between the stock one, the one on the right, and the SNS 475 on the left. You can see that the duration, the lobe is wider, leaving the valve open longer, and the height of the lobe is taller, meaning that the valve stays open farther deeper into the cylinder. Of course, we're going to use the cuffs. You've heard me talk about the reason why we use these cuffs instead of the plastic ones. So overall, this is a pretty nice kit that the customer brought. So we're going to go ahead and start assembling all this together and continue giving you guys updates as we go along. All right, so we're changing the cam bearing. So again, the bearing on the left, this is a Timken brand. The one on the right is the stock factory one. You can see how it has a roller cage, and the one on the left has roller after roller after roller. You can see how the cage right there is the one on the left, which is the Timken brand. It rolls over more compared to the one on the right, which is the factory one. So it's important, you guys, that the cam bearings are changed whenever you do a cam change. Doesn't matter the miles that the motorcycle has, it's very important. So let me go ahead and continue on this. Alright, so we have the cam installed, oil pump installed, cam plate all torqued, ready to go. Just real quick, like I've said before, the SNS cuffs come with a better grade bolt compared to the stock factory cheap bolt. The fueling, oil pump, and cam plate kit come with ARP bolts. Some machined washers compared to the stock washers and the stock bolts. As a reminder, always mark your chain to see so the chain goes back on the way you removed it, and that would extend the life of the chain. If you happen to put it on backwards, it is now will be turning the opposite direction, so the life expectancy of the chain is going to be shortened. So next step is assemble all this and then the lifters, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we have everything pretty much assembled. Lifters are in, S&S push rods and tubes are in, adjusted. Next step is going to be to assemble and install the D&D exhaust. So let me get with that and go from there. Alright, so we have these things unwrapped already. I have to say that they're very, very well packaged. I also want to say they've been Cerakoted. Real nice. Already comes with the exhaust mounts or flanges. So these here have an open baffle. Let's see if I can lift these. Looks like this one does not have packing in the inside. So that mount right there is machined and then bolted in. So there's no breaking or coming loose. These things are very, very well made. They're gonna sound amazing also. Alright, so we have everything pretty much done. Just finished doing the D&D exhaust. Just finished installing the ThunderMax. Next thing is we're waiting for the throttle body from HPI, and then we'll get that installed and then start doing the dyno tuning. So for now we wait. Alright, so I want to talk a little bit about the throttle body. So we sent off his original throttle body to HPI. What they did is they removed all the internals, all the electronics, the gears and stuff, and they put it here, and then they recalibrated. You do not get your original throttle body back, which is plastic. You don't even want it. So what I want to show you is the difference in between the throttle bodies and the manifolds. So what we're going to do is, first of all, you will see how this one here is right at 58 millimeter. And then the factory one is 54 millimeter. And then, so this throttle body here belongs to another project that we're working on. So the inside of the stock throttle body, which is the plastic one, you're looking at 57. And then the HPI one, you're looking at 62. So quite a bit of difference. And this one's all been CNC ported as well. So what I'll do is I'm going to switch this over to inches. And the stock plastic one is 1.79. And then the CNC ported one from HPI is 1.86. So quite a bit of difference in size, which lets more fuel in and gives you a little bit more performance, fuel economy, and throttle response. So the next step is to go ahead and install all this. We ended up using some Feuling 6.1 injectors, and of course we have all our new intake seals and gaskets, the O-ring, and we're going to go ahead and install that. Then we're going to install the Trask air cleaner and then get ready to put it on the dyno. Alright, so we're getting ready to install the Trask air cleaner. This is the Trask Assault. I do have to say that it's very, very well packaged. Make sure you read the instructions, because these O-rings go to a certain place and these O-rings go to a certain place. But I do have to say that it was well boxed. Everything was nice and packaged up. So I'm going to go ahead and get this installed, and then we'll get the motorcycle started. I just finished doing the dyno tuning on Elon's motorcycle. We're very excited with the numbers we got. I think and believe that installing the HPI throttle body is what made the difference for us to jump from the 117 horses to the 124. We got crazy numbers on the torque as well, so we're pretty happy with that. Let me show you the graphs to show you the before and after. Okay, so here is the before graph. If you notice, we ended up with 81 horses, 113 torque. Our air fuel ratio was straight because we could not probe it because it had the stock exhaust pipes. You can see the torque had a little bad dip there and then had a bunch of little wavy lines. So that was our before, and now that we did a little bit of tuning, our air fuel ratio is pretty straight, runs a little rich there towards the end. Very happy. 124.45 horses, 134.5 torque. There's our graph. Very, very excited. Here towards the end, you can see where the clutches are slipping a little bit. But you're talking about 150, 175 miles an hour there. Pretty wide open, somewhere around 55, 6,000 RPMs. Clutches start slipping a little bit. Overall, we're very, very impressed with these numbers. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We got more cool videos coming soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow.